Texas, Texas, Texas. How much do I love Texas? I love Texas with all my heart and soul. It's the place where I'm from. It's the place where I grew up. It's a place that I really never, ever, ever want to leave, honestly. But today, or yesterday, 106 Republicans, as well as Ted Cruz, decided to go on the Trump train and ruin our democracy. Well, it's not going to work because the Supreme Court is not going to take up this lawsuit that they're trying to file. One thing I find very stupid is that I don't understand how Republicans can talk about, oh, we want states' rights, and you fight so hard for states' rights, right? And it was cool when you wanted to fight for these states' rights, when you wanted to keep slaves, right? But now, forget Georgia states' rights, forget Pennsylvania states' rights, forget Wisconsin states' rights, and then also forget what's the other one? Michigan states' rights, so that Texas can intervene and just intervene in their state. But it's like when it benefits you and when it's for the orange face, then just trampling over everybody's states' rights is perfectly fine. It's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. People are talking about Texas bad, real bad, and it kind of makes me embarrassed a little bit because it makes us look like yeehaws that we're going along with this charade and being on the Trump train. Do you know how many books and movies and freaking documentaries they are going to write about this? And Texas is now involved in this coonery and buffoonery show. Joe won. He won by 7 million votes. 7 million votes, over 7 million votes in the popular vote. Trump lost last time by 3 million in the popular vote. So, and then also Joe has like over a 50% presidential rating right now. And he hasn't even been sworn in. But that's because Joe is not acting like a fool going around here inviting electors, secretaries of states to the White House. This is what Trump is doing. So that's not cheating. That's not cheating. I can't remember any other president in my lifetime, and especially for people that's my age. You've never seen nothing like this. Ever. I can't remember any president in my lifetime inviting electors as well as secretaries of states as well as governors to the White House during or after an election to have conversations with them. What do you think that they're conversating about? Freaking cheating. That's what they're conversating about. And for all you people out there, especially Christians, Christians, you think all this is right? You think this is ethical or moral? Or you think that Jesus loves this? This is absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong what Texas is doing, putting up this lawsuit to go in front of the Supreme Court. And for Ted Cruz to dance around like a fool for Trump after this fool talked about your wife. For him to dance around like a fool for Trump and say, oh, well, I'll argue the case for you in front of the Supreme Court. Are you serious? You know how embarrassing you would look if that even made it to the Supreme Court and you were sitting up there arguing a case to it. Really? Is and that's what you want the history books to write about you. I don't give a damn. I know I got friends that are Trump fans, but I'm just going to let you know right out the back. You're wrong. You're on the wrong side of history when it comes to this. He is messing with democracy. Like, if you lost, lose and go away. Like, you don't have to do all this. Trump, you supposedly supposed to have money and stuff like that. Go. Stop fucking around with democracy. You don't need to do that. Like, you want to just be in power that bad, and your sycophants want you to be in power that bad. The thing that I don't understand about Trump supporters is that, and the other thing you'll never understand about everybody else who is not, Joe Biden is a leader that will, let me tell you something, a president is a leader that will come and go. For you guys, Trump is the end all, be all, the omega, the alpha, the omega, the beginning of the end, everything for you. Not to even think like, okay, there could be other candidates, Republican candidates and stuff like this in the future. No, this 70-something-year-old man that will be dead in the next few years is your end all, be all. You're in a cult. You're being brainwashed, and you're in a cult. Because you're staking everything on this one man. And the thing about it is, also especially for my mothers and my fathers out there, you're teaching your children the wrong way. Cheating is the correct way in order to win, right? Cheating and calling out your opponents and being ignorant, that's the right way. Now let me say this also. It is definitely within Donald Trump's right to pursue these lawsuits. That's fine. But in between all that, you don't have to be tweeting about bull crap. You don't have to be engaging in conspiracy theories and BS. Like, why? Like, you don't have, and the thing about it is that y'all don't see it as he is the president of the United States. This is not a freaking casino in Reno. It's not. This is our United States. This is our democracy. So you need to treat it with tender, loving care. And he's not doing that. For you all Trump fans, you rather have a dictator. You rather have an authoritarian figure. You rather have that. You don't want democracy. And it's very true. You don't want democracy. You hate democracy. You hate America. That's why the Confederate fought against America. Because you hate America. You hate everything America stands for. You don't want to come together. You don't want to come together. You don't want to be one. You don't want to be with all the races. You don't want to be a melting pot. If you don't want to, you and Trump can move. Y'all can move to all Alaska. Bye. Go. And when your meat is bad because he's cutting regulations and you're getting sick and you poor, then you'll be wanting to come back. Because if you think he care about you, think again. I'm so sorry. I'm just so mad because now my state is being brought into the BS. And it's too late. It's too late. Texas is already involved. Texas is already involved. And they are going to write about us in the history books from here on out. That we decided to do this ignorant crap. And that our senator, well, one of our senators, freaking Ted Cruz, decided to dance around like a monkey for Trump. We have not that many more days left until this man is gone. I can't say that, that's going to make his fans go away. Because it's not. When you're in a cult, you deep in it. Like, I know somebody personally in my life that's real deep in it. And he can't get out. No matter how many facts you show him, no matter how many, it don't matter. And Republicans coming and trying to tell you the right thing, or people waving red flags to tell you that, hey, this man is crooked, you don't listen to them. And if they're Republicans, you'll say that, oh, you're lying, you're a rhino. Really? How many people have to tell you that this fool is a crook before you listen? You'll believe one person that tell you that Joe Biden is a crook. It could be one random person that's not even legit. But you've had 4-star generals. You have had honest people who have been in their careers for decades. They have told you that this food ain't right, and you still won't listen. You're brainwashed. You're in a cult, and you need to get away. Okay? You need to run away. Just like all the other cult members did. You're going to end up on some Jim Jones special if you do not walk away from this. And again, you're on the wrong side of history. And if you don't like what I'm saying here, bye. You can definitely stop being my friend. Because I can't be friends with somebody who decides to go against my country and that is not offended by Texas being dragged into this BS.